There's a Roth IRA move that lets an ordinary worker stack over $1 million into an account the IRS can never tax again. Not at withdrawal, not on the growth, never completely legally, and most financial advisors won't bring it up unless you ask them by name. Here's the problem. Everyone's told to max out your 401k and open a Roth IRA, like that's the whole game. But the IRS caps a regular Roth IRA contribution at $7,000 a year. Do that for 40 years and you'll have put in maybe $300,000 total. Meanwhile, business owners and high earners are legally stuffing tens of thousands into Roth-style accounts every single year, letting it compound completely tax-free for decades, and walking away with retirement accounts worth millions that the IRS can never touch again. Most people never even find out this door exists because the version of it that matters isn't on the pamphlet your HR department hands you. It's called the mega backdoor Roth. Say it slow, it sounds like a loophole because in a sense it is one, but it's written directly into the tax code. Here's the plain English version. Your 401k actually has 3 buckets, not one. There's the normal pre-tax bucket everyone knows about, capped around $23,000. There's the Roth bucket, capped the same way. But there's a third bucket most people never touch, after-tax contributions, and the total combined limit across all 3 buckets is nearly $70,000 a year. That gap between what you'd normally contribute and that $70,000 ceiling, that's the room the wealthy climb through. Here's how it actually works. Say you've already put $23,000 into your regular 401k. You still have roughly $44,000 of extra room under that combined cap. If your employer's plan allows it, and this is the part advisors quietly check first, you contribute that $44,000 as after-tax dollars. Then, and this is the move, you immediately convert it into a Roth account, either inside the 401k or by rolling it into a Roth IRA. Because you already paid tax on that money going in, the conversion itself triggers little to no additional tax. Now that $44,000 sits in a Roth wrapper, growing completely tax-free for the rest of your life. Do that every year for 20 years at reasonable market returns, and you're not looking at hundreds of thousands. You're looking at well over $1 million that the IRS agreed in writing decades ago never to tax again. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't even the best part, because there's no income limit on this version. The regular backdoor Roth IRA and the mega backdoor Roth were both built, in part, as workarounds for high earners who get blocked from contributing to a Roth IRA directly. Doctors, business owners, tech executives, the exact people you'd expect to be locked out of the Roth IRA for regular people, are the ones using this most aggressively, and they're not breaking any rules. They're reading the fine print in Section 401k, that most 401k providers don't even bother explaining because it requires their plan to specifically allow after-tax contributions and in-plan conversions. That's precisely why you've never heard of it. It's not hidden in secrecy, it's hidden in paperwork nobody reads. Now the catch, because there's always one. Not every employer's 401k plan allows after-tax contributions or in-service conversions. Some plans cap out at the normal limit entirely, full stop. You have to actually call your plan administrator and ask specifically, does our plan allow after-tax contributions and in-plan Roth conversions? If the answer is no, this door simply isn't open at your company, at least not yet. And timing matters. The longer that after-tax money sits before you convert it, the more it grows before conversion, and any growth before conversion is taxable. The rich move fast on this precisely because they know that. So somewhere out there is a version of your own retirement account that could be 7 times larger than the one you're currently building, sitting one phone call away, and you may never make that call simply because nobody ever told you the question to ask. There's a related move, one that lets business owners shelter over $300,000 a year using a strategy the IRS actually encourages. And it's even more powerful than this one. That's the next file.